Onions, I'm 45, from Shropshire. I'd say I'm a generous kind of person, very much a people person. My brother was one that was quite sporty, and I was a little chubster before I sort of shot up in size, so I never really did a great deal of sport. And through school, my first sport I took up was actually rugby, purely because of the fact that I was quite a stocky lad and I realised I was quite a strong guy, and that's where it pushed in from. And at the end of it, when you've been doing it, you know, you go out and you exercise and you get the endorphins and everything else gets through you, and you just get that real good feel good factor afterwards, which is obviously during it you get the pain, and there is something that's a bit sort of perverse about the fact that you're enjoying the pain from it, but that's what I do it for. It's all about the adrenaline get going, and yeah, you do feel like you've actually achieved something when you've got to the end of it. I swam as a youngster and was quite a reasonable swimmer. Did a lot of cycling, BMX and mountain biking, and I did have a racer early on which sort of always sticks with you. I was never going to be good at one discipline as an athlete because of this, you know, my build. I'm not a natural athlete, so it was a case of I knew I was a reasonable swimmer, I knew I was a decent cyclist, and you know, I can run. I used to enjoy cross country, so I just thought, you know what, triathlon's going to be the one. I quite enjoy the isolation of swimming, as daft as it sounds, where most people hate that, and I've actually always enjoyed that because that was one of the first sports I took up and was quite reasonable at. Yeah, triathlon's a very lonely and selfish sport. Most of my training's been from me rather than out with the club. Yeah, it is lonely, but I quite enjoy my own company, to be honest. Ellesmere was my longest distance to date, and I had a great day. Actually, went really well. The weather was horrendous, which didn't help, but it's always good to have those elements against you to see how you cope with it. I sort of got in the melee of the open water swim and got into what they call the washing machine effect, where you're swimming amongst other people, to see how I cope with that. Because although I'm a decent, strong swimmer, I've never enjoyed the mass starts, but I just chilled out, relaxed, and got on with my own swim, and it actually worked really well, so I feel quite confident with that in prep for Ironman. It's quite an undulating run at Ellesmere, for the old bit of a big lad like me who's not really designed to run. I did struggle with the run a little bit, you know, but I was expecting that, if I'm honest. And it's nowhere near the distance I'll be doing on the day in Ironman, but yeah, come a long way since then. Why Ironman? There's the famous question, really. I took the ball by the horns and just thought, there's never ever going to be a good time to enter Ironman. And I thought, at 45, that was my time. I'm not going to get any younger. Most people say you're absolutely mental, but yeah, I probably am. On the day, I will be actually sort of PB in every distance near enough that I've not achieved. I've never done a marathon, I've not done 112 miles on the bike, you know, I've not, you know, the swim. Remember hitting that button, getting that email come through, because I decided at that point already I was doing it for charity for Macmillan, and yeah, I was kind of excited, and then sort of the nerves hit in, thinking, oh my god, what have I just done? I've been between 10 and 14 hours a week training. Now that's a lot of hours, you know, you're talking morning, night training, some days, you know, and you hit times where your body just doesn't want to do anything and get up, and that's where the mental strength comes in. I've actually done really well, considering I've had you know, the knee operation, the Achilles repair and everything else, and quite a few different other ailments from the rugby. I'm actually in really good nick at the moment, so the body has done me proud. Purely because of bereavements through losing my mum after a battle with cancer for a long time. Macmillan Cancer Support's about giving the support to people that are currently suffering with cancer, and you know, that for me is a major part after seeing my mum suffer. to have the people that came in and, you know, sort of cheered her up, and they do, you know, an absolutely fantastic job. So it was just had to be done. You know, I've lost my nan, my auntie, close friends, and it's just it's a big thing that's close to my heart, really. So. My son will be travelling up from London with his girlfriend. My daughter will be travelling up with her boyfriend. So yeah, it'd be good to have them on the day there. The butterflies go, you feel nervous, nauseous. So yeah, I feel quietly confident in how I'm feeling, because I haven't got any injuries, and touch wood, I won't pick any up in the next 2 weeks. Now I'm in my taper. It's a massive day, something that's a lifetime goal that you'll probably, you know, you may not ever be able to do again or even achieve. But like I say, it's the philosophy through the whole thing is nothing's impossible, is the old cliche with Ironman, and I'm looking forward to proving that to myself, really, and actually what I'm going to achieve on the day. When I'm on that red carpet, and I will be on that red carpet, running down that last section, might not be running, I'll be doing something, crawling, whichever it takes me, to hear those words of, you know, yeah, Clive Onions, you are an Ironman. Yeah, it's going to be fantastic, emotional, be good. Just thanks everybody for listening to me, because I know at work I've gone on and on and on, and I can see the boredom of people almost nodding off when I talk about it. I've had the banter on things where people have said, what, you doing an Ironman? Because obviously that's just been my life. Just put it with me. Reading the only words you notice obscures the great view from way up here. You're such an addict, you're always at it. It's such a perfect day for you to've had enough. Everyone else to fall then, embroiling existence with nothing at all. You're such an addict, you're always at it. It's such a perfect day for you to have had enough.